Hello, my name is Phillip Savino, and the topic that I would like to discuss involves considering Korea from a historical and geographical perspective. Korea is a united peninsula in terms of its culture over many centuries, and it's only been temporarily divided in the last century because of the Korean War. For many reasons, including politically, economically, militarily, and ideologically, South Korea would be a good investment for the United States to provide its assistance to that country if need be, especially if future events should indicate the need for the United States to directly intervene during future conflicts or even natural disasters by lending its assistance that may involve the use of natural resources or even military aid. Especially if South Korea is threatened by other surrounding global powers, more specifically China, which had previously prevented the unification of the Korean peninsula through its interference during the Korean War in the 1950s. This would also include Russia, which helped arm the Chinese and the North Koreans with modern tanks and weapons at that time in order to help secure a communist state that bordered their nation. Of course, North Korea must also be added to that list because the North Korean state has always been a primary aggressor towards South Korea. It is a tyrannical militaristic state that has been known to fund terrorism and openly threaten the security of South Korea, which is why it has been embargoed from trade by many nations, especially the United States. The Korean Peninsula is a strategically important asset in terms of its geographical location. It has commonly been known as the rabbit foot of trade throughout Asia, not only due to its distinctive shape, but more importantly, it lies south of the oil-rich fields of Manchuria. It lies between the Chinese Yellow Sea and the East Sea, also known as the Sea of Japan. Being a peninsula, the entire country of Korea has always been sought after for its importance in terms of sea power and its trade routes. For many centuries, Korea has been contested over for those main reasons. For the United States, sea and air power would come into play militarily, sustaining democracy and Christianity in Korea would be the political and ideological principle for the United States to assume a direct role in maintaining, or if necessary, securing the sovereignty of South Korea. And at this time, economically speaking, South Korea is doing excellent, and it remains to be a key ally for the United States, especially when it comes to trade and imports as well as exports between the two nations. The mutually beneficial alliance between South Korea and the United States has been a prosperous one. The peacefully progressive nature and spread of Christianity in South Korea should be an important issue, and that should definitely be taken into consideration in terms of the preservation of South Korea.